That's right, I brought out my fanciest hat to tell you what you should do at Magic Kingdom to have the best day ever. All right, it's the big one, Magic Kingdom. We're gonna give you 5 great tips on how to have the best day ever at Magic Kingdom. Now, I gotta tell you, there's a lot of things that everyone's gonna tell you. Make sure that you go to the fireworks. Make sure that you stop in the shops. You really need to do all of these things. But we're gonna give you the 5 things we think, besides those that we think you should do every time you go to the Magic Kingdom to make sure that you have the best day ever. Coming in at number 5, we're gonna tell you to actually eat at the Crystal Palace Buffet. Now, I gotta tell you, the Crystal Palace Buffet used to not be much, and now it is. They, for the 50th anniversary, have put in Walt's favorites on that menu. Oh my goodness, was that amazing. I mean, the prime rib that I had was delectable. I cannot tell you how good that meal was. I had other friends there with us and they felt the same way. You really should check out my review on the Crystal Palace Buffet. There is a video that I'll put down in the links down below, and wow, you need to eat at Crystal Palace. And the great part is, at some point in time soon, I'm hoping it does have character meal, and you can meet Winnie the Pooh and friends while you're there. And that's always a lot of fun. They go around a lot. You can meet them all and hug them and hang out with them, and I'm looking forward to when that returns soon. So check out the Crystal Palace. All right, coming in at number 4 on our list is ride a mountain. There are 3 major mountains in Walt Disney World at Magic Kingdom, and those are Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, or Splash Mountain. Now, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to do all 3, do all 3. Just make sure you ride at least one. Big Thunder's a lot of fun. It has some of the best views of the park as you're going through, and it's got a pretty good thrill to it. Space Mountain, very thrilling, in the dark, does a lot of curves and bends and dips and drops. Loves Space Mountain in the dark. And Splash Mountain is a great combination of a story ride and a thrill, especially with that drop at the end. Highly recommend checking out all 3 of those. There's actually ride-throughs of all 3. If you need to pick one on my channel, check those out. Number 3 on our list of things you need to do is the thing that Michelle and I do every single time we go to Magic Kingdom. It does not matter. We will be riding Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean is the quintessential dark ride, and Pirates of the Caribbean has Walt Disney's signature all over it because he designed the one that's in Disneyland. We cannot tell you how important it is to ride this dark ride. Get that song stuck in your head. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Have fun watching for Jack Sparrow and looking at all the different situations he puts himself in. And one of the awesome things about that ride is the fact that you can ride it multiple times and see something new every single time. So check out Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 2 on our list is one that people actually skip because they don't realize how awesome it is. Ride the Tomorrowland People Mover. The People Mover has some of the best views of Cinderella Castle in the park, and on top of that, you learn about Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World, and everything about it. They even have the original Epcot experimental prototype Community of Tomorrow mock-up that Walt Disney himself kind of had hands in. One of the main reasons you should ride the Tomorrowland People Mover is because it is so absolutely relaxing. It's a nice, easy ride, and you get all those views. You really need to see that. Besides the fact you also might get a chance of seeing Space Mountain with the lights off. Unfortunately, I have never seen it. In all of my time at Walt Disney World, I have never seen Space Mountain with the lights on. So I'm hoping that you get a chance to do it when you're riding the People Mover, because I've heard it's pretty amazing. And I've seen some pretty cool pictures of it too. But you really should ride the Tomorrowland People Mover. All right, the one you've been waiting for. Number 1 at Magic Kingdom, must do Haunted Mansion. That's right, we put Haunted Mansion as the number 1 thing that you should do to have a great day. And here is why. It is the quintessential dark ride. has everything you need for it to be an amazing dark ride. It has great storytelling from the moment you enter the queue. That Madame Leota statue is a lot of fun. You should check out and watch her for a while, see what happens. Then you have the stretching room, which, by the way, I have this little short you should check out. I'll put a link down below when I was way too excited that they had brought the stretching room back and you weren't just walking through it. Big news, June 19th, stretching room is running on Haunted Mansion. We just got told by a cast member. So excited. You need to check it out. Stretching room is running again. Woohoo! And then as you're going through the ride, the storytelling is there, but it's not jammed down your throat. And the cool part is the first half is spooky and the second half is kind of silly. And that's because of the Imagineers that worked on it. They kind of collaborated and came up with the idea that they really needed to combine that together. The Haunted Mansion is just an amazing ride from beginning to end. And the one thing, I do want to give you a little fun tip. This is something you can do on the ride that a cast member told me about, and I have done it for years, and it's so much fun. When you're passing the caretaker and the dog, you know what I'm talking about. They're the only living things inside the ride. They're only living things inside the ride. And as you're passing them, the doom buggies are leaning like this. You're on the ground, and the next one that's in behind you is still leaning. You can actually lean forward and knock on that plastic shell, and it'll reverberate through the doom buggy. It's so much fun to do. I don't do it if they have little kids in the ride. Make sure you check who gets in the ride behind you, not in front of you, and just have a little fun. Knock on it. It's always been great when you get off the ride and the people are like, oh my goodness, I've never heard that knock before. It's so much fun. Anyway, you should check that out. That's actually a cast member tip that was told to me that I should do, that they do that all the time when they're riding it, and now you can too. But number one on our list, Haunted Mansion. All right, this ends our series on the 5 must-dos in every park. You should check out the ones we did on Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot as well. They're really awesome, and they will help you have the best day ever. Hey, just watch them for the awesome hats. Anyway, we're really glad that you're here with us today. If you could give the video a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. We'd also love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, it actually helps the channel out so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think needs to be done to have the best day ever at Magic Kingdom? We'd love to hear from you. Anyway, we don't like to say goodbye because we're gonna see you real soon. So, see you bye.